When life is heavy, remember that God is keeping you. So just take a deep breath with me and release. Lamentations chapter 3, verse 22 and 23. It says, because of the Lord's great love, not just a little love, but great love, we are not consumed, for his compassions never fail. They are new every morning. Great is your faithfulness. Now, just a little context of this verse, these verses. I want you to read all of Lamentations chapter 3. The children of Israel were grieving. They were suffering because of their own disobedience. And Jeremiah didn't feel God's mercy. He didn't feel God's grace until he changed his mind. So let's back it up a little bit and read a couple of the verses before these empowering verses in verse 22, 23. Verse 19. I remember my affliction and my wandering. Do you ever feel lost? Do you ever feel like you don't know which way you're going? The bitterness and the gall. He felt bitter. He says, I well remember them, and my soul is downcast within me. Do you ever feel downcast? Do you ever feel sad, depressed? And verse 21 is the turning point. He says, yet this I call to mind, and therefore I have hope. Because of the Lord's great love, we are not consumed. Even though the children of Israel felt the distress because of their own disobedience, God still had mercy. He heard their cry. And sometimes we're disobedient. Sometimes life just is lifing, as they say. It's not because of any sin that we've committed. Job is a perfect example of this. But we have to remember that great is God's faithfulness, and his mercy endureth forever. There are so many scriptures in the Old and New Testament that speaks to this. We have to remember that the trying of our faith worketh patience. We have to let patience have its perfect work. Now, we would love to get patience an easier way. We don't want to go through anything. But remember, this verse in Lamentations tells us we are not consumed. So it doesn't matter what we're going through. If we allow ourselves to grow through it, God will keep us every step of the way. He's pruning us. He's helping us to understand that we can't lean on our own understanding, but in all our ways acknowledge him. He is where our strength comes from. No one feels strength all by themselves when they're going through. It's a supernatural strength that God gives you. It's the peace that passes all understanding. So how do you tap into that peace? Let's see what Jeremiah did. Back to our text in Lamentations chapter 3, verse 21. Yet this I call to mind, and therefore I have hope. What I need you to do is call to mind everything that God has brought you through. You have not been consumed. You are still here in the land of the living. God is not done with you yet. He has given you testimony after testimony after testimony, because great is his mercy. We can't have amnesia. I know it's easy to when we're stressed out and when we're going through, just like the children of Israel would forget what God had done for them. We have to call to mind, remind ourselves, practice gratitude, and praise him through the process of any and everything that you're going through.